Hey people, what's going on? I'm back again, dropping another commentary. 2 commentaries in a row this week. That's crazy for me. 2 commentaries in a row. But this is a result to some news that came out today regarding the PlayStation Neo. And if you haven't heard, it's basically this PlayStation 4.5, aka PlayStation 4K, basically was unofficially confirmed today. I'm not going to go into details about that. Just take my word for it. You can look it up if you want to. But basically, this is a real thing. It's happening. And it looks like it's probably going to come out this year, if not early next year. Now, there's basically a split right down the middle of people who are okay with this and people who are not okay with this. The people that are okay are the ones who are like, yes, you know, an upgraded PS4. I'll definitely be buying it 100%. You know, they're committed. They want that upgrade. They want to be able to, you know, play games with slightly better resolution and stuff like that. And then there's the other people that hate this idea. They hate the fact that they might be not forced. They're acting like they're being forced, but they're upset at the fact that Sony's releasing another console so soon, when we're only, you know, 2.5 years into the PS4's life cycle. For consoles, that's not normal. For something like a phone, an iPhone, you know, iPhones come out every year. Sometimes mid-year an iPhone will come out, like the iPhone SE just came out, you know, mid-cycle. So yeah, people are divided. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people are mad, some people are happy. And we haven't really gotten any official word from Sony as to what exactly this is for, what it means, or anything like that. So we still gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But my opinion is that this new PS4 console is definitely real, it's definitely happening, but I feel like it's got very little to do with actual gaming. I feel like the focus of this new console is Netflix and other 4K content, media-wise, excluded gaming. And the reason I think this is because Netflix is starting to push out 4K content. A lot of 4K TV shows are on Netflix right now. They're starting to push out 4K movies. 4K is becoming a thing. 4K TVs are selling faster, selling more. They're getting cheaper. 4K is slowly but surely becoming the next 1080p. And Sony wants to be in that market. They want to be on that bandwagon, and they'd be stupid not to. I was doing a bit of reading earlier, and I found a site. I think it might have actually been Netflix official site, but there's less than 10 devices that you can buy as a consumer that will stream 4K content off of Netflix. That includes devices like the Nvidia Shield, the Amazon Fire, and the TiVo Bolt, among a few others. There was 8 on the list, and it said more to come soon. Sony wants the PS4 to be one of those devices. I guarantee you Microsoft wants the Xbox One to be one of those devices. And I also guarantee you that Nintendo is going to make NX one of those devices as well. In slightly related news, there was an article posted by, or maybe not an article, but a quote posted by Phil Spencer saying that he doesn't believe in Xbox 1.5. He doesn't want to do like a half-assed upgrade. Kind of a little jab, punch, poke at Sony for making this basically a half-assed upgrade for the PS4. But I guarantee you there's a new Xbox coming. A lot of people seem kind of surprised by this. Me, on the other hand, I'm not surprised at all. This is something that I've talked about for like well over a year, and it's based off of an article that I first saw in Forbes. Basically, they said that close to 2 years after the console cycle, Sony and Microsoft are both going to have to release new hardware to keep up with 4K demand, since the consoles aren't 4K compatible at the time. You know, currently, they're going to have to release consoles that are. So, based on that article, they said after about 2 years, 2.5 years, there's going to be a console hardware upgrade. And that's exactly what's happening. That article, to me, made sense. You could probably find it if you Googled it. I've talked about this in videos before. I've tweeted the article a lot. I've tweeted about this several times. This is not surprising to me. It's not new to me. Now, how do I exactly feel about this new console? Well, for me, what really matters is 2 things specifically: price point and release date. If the console comes out and it's cheap and, you know, it's not, you know, gonna kill my bank or anything like that, then yeah, I might buy it. However, one of the biggest factors that people are kind of missing or forgetting to acknowledge is, unless you have a 4K TV or a 4K monitor, there's absolutely 0 point to upgrade anything. Okay, I shouldn't say 0 point, because it will play games on a 1080p display with higher frame rates and slightly better graphics and things like that. But realistically, it's not worth the price of a console upgrade to get that tiny bit of improvement. If you really want the benefits of this new console, you need a 4K display. That is the primary focus. You need to be somebody that watches Netflix regularly, somebody that wants to invest in 4K content in general, 4K Blu-rays, 4K whatever it may be. You have to be wanting to invest in that as a whole. This isn't an investment in the console itself. This is an investment in 4K technology as a whole. Like I said, TVs, movies, streaming, and gaming all compiled into one. That's what this is about. So for me, like I said, it really depends on release date and price. I mean, even if it's cheap, I don't even know if I'd get it because I don't have a 4K monitor. I don't have a 4K TV. I'm looking at getting one. I'm planning on getting one eventually. But right now, it's not exactly in my cards. I'm happy with my setup. I'm happy with the stuff I have. So I have really no reason to upgrade at this point. If the console comes out this holiday season, I don't know if that's going to be worth it for me to upgrade then either. I'm going to be, I'm going to have my hands tied with PlayStation VR plus any other games that are coming out. I really don't know if there's room for me to get a 4K TV and then another 4K PlayStation to go along with it. So you got to weigh out your options, right? You got to see what's right for you, what's not right for you timing wise, and exactly what you're applying it to. You don't have to sit there and go, well, it's more powerful and I want the most powerful thing, so I have to buy it. I mean, if you're not using it for what the thing's made for, which, like I said, is most likely its primary features are going to be, it's going to do gaming too, but the 4K aspect of it is streaming and movies. If you're not going to be into that, then you might as well wait. You might as well wait for it to come down in price, wait for the TVs to come down in price, and just hold off for a bit. Enjoy your PS4 as you have it right now. Enjoy 1080p, and that's basically it. You don't need to worry about anything else. For the ones that do want it, for the ones that do have 4K displays already, by all fucking means, go get it. Get the new PS4, trade in your old one. I don't know, they might have a trade-in program. Who knows? We don't know. Regarding the release date, last thing I want to touch on right now, if it's going to be released this year, which there are rumors speculating that it will be released before the end of the year, I do not expect to hear about it at E3. I would expect probably to hear about it at Gamescom, due to the fact that if they announce a new console at E3, the current PS4 sales will slump all summer because nobody's going to want to buy a PS4 model when they know a better one's coming out in a few months. If it is slated for release next year, I'm guessing it's going to be the first half, probably between January and March. If that's the case, then we can probably expect to see an announcement about this new console at PSX in December. Those are just my speculations. I'm just throwing stuff out there, I guess logical theories or whatever. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to touch on this, give my opinion on it. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's fine for people to have choices. There's nothing wrong with the current PS4 model. If you're enjoying it, enjoy it. If you don't care about 4K stuff, you don't have to upgrade. If you do care about it, then you can upgrade. It's really not a big deal. People are making a mountain out of a molehill here, and I don't understand why. So, it is what it is. Technology advances. You got to understand that. And yeah, we didn't have to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 years for the next console jump. But like they said, this is a minor upgrade. This isn't going to make all your PS4 games irrelevant. You can still play all the future games and all the past games on the same console. So nobody's really losing here. It's up to you if you want to upgrade. Completely optional, depending on whether or not you want to make that jump to 4K or stick around in the 1080p crowd for just a little bit longer. But that's going to be it for me for now, guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Vile Self. Until next time, villains. Later.